Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are gonna learn about the loops and looping structure in Python. So before going to a looping structure, first let's see about the range function. So this range function is very important for looping in Python. So what this range does is it creates a sequential list of numbers. So you can actually give 1, 2 or 3 arguments to this function, and the output of this function will depend on how many number of arguments and what arguments you give to the function. So let's get started. Numbers is equal to list of range of 10. So just basic this list will convert the answer or the return value of this function to a list. Okay, so numbers is 0 to 9. So what this function range of 10 does is actually gives you first 10 numbers starting from 0. Okay, so 0 to 9, those are 10 numbers. You can do anything, like if you are doing 5, then 0 1 2 3 4 will be the answer. Okay, 0 1 2 3 4. Now this was the only one argument given. Now you can also give 2 arguments to a function, like 2 to 5. So what it will do is it will start from 2 and go from 5 minus 1. So 2, 3 and 4. Again it will be incremented by 1 only. So from 2 to 5 it will give increment of 1 each and every step. Okay, so now when you give a third argument, then this argument will actually define the increment. So if you are going from 2 to 15 with the increment of 2, your answer will be this. So 2, add 2 of them, then will be 4, then 2, then 2, it will go up to 14. So that's the range function, which creates a range, and on the basis of this range you will run your looping structures. So first we are gonna see is while loop. So the main structure is like this: while condition, then colon, then go back to, then when you press the enter you will go to a new line, give an indentation, either it could be space or it could be tab, but just keep it same. Like if you are giving a space on one line, then add space to each and every line, otherwise it will give you an error and indentation error. So do this. So it's actually invalid syntax. While condition, print something, then go to a new line, print something. So now we are at the indentation level, which is a common indentation. No indentation is given at this point of time. So when you press enter at this point, it will run the loop. Okay, so here the condition is not specified, but if this condition is true, it will run this, and whenever this condition is false, it will just jump all of these and go to a next indentation. Okay, so let's just run. Okay, n is not defined. N is equal to list of range of, let's say, 10. Okay, so we have n now, which are actually basically 10 numbers. Okay, so let's see, I is equal to 0 while I is less than or equal to 10, print n of I. Okay, and I is equal to y plus 1. So what this will do is I is equal to 0. Okay, so it will check if I is less than or equal to 10. So initially I is equal to 0, so yes, it is less than 10, so it will print n of 0. Then it will go to the next line, because again it is in the same indentation level, so it will run the whole set of commands. So I will be equal to now I plus 1. So your I will go from 0 to 1. again it will go back, I is less than equal to 10. Yes, 1 is still less than or equal to 10, so it will run and run and run until when I will be 10 plus 1, so I will become 11. So when your I will become 11, this condition will be false and your code will stop there. Okay, so what you can see is it will print 0 1 2 3 4 up to 9. After 9 your I is changed to 10, but when you see the indentation it starts from 0 to 9, so you actually don't have that range in your list, so it will give you an indentation index error, that index is out of range. But you know, this is the main strength of Python. It is interpreted language, so it will run the whole damn thing, but when error occurs it will stop at that point of time. So when you change this I is less than or equal to 10 to I less than or equal to 9, it will run it without the error. It will give you this much in the answer section. Okay, so that's while loop. Now let's move forward to the for loop. So for loop is pretty much simple. You can run a loop for certain amount of time. That's what for loop is basically for. So for like I in n, so what n is this. So what this will do is, let's just complete the whole thing. Print I. So what it will do is I in n. So this loop, this first thing, what it will do is it will take one by one items from the list n, and it will run whatever commands are given in that looping indentation. Okay, so you can see it will print 0 1 2 3. Now the main thing is, if your n is 0 1 2 and high new or anything. Okay, now if you run the same thing, print and okay, sorry, why, okay, not print and print I. So 0 1 2 high new. So it will take one by one item from list, and it will, if you have to do the computation according to that number, then you can do that also. It just depends on your situation and what you want to do with that. One more, the most important thing with for loop is for I in range of 10. So when you want to run a loop for 10 times, just do this for I in range of 10. Print, it could be high. Now you can also do this also, that string I plus high. So 0 high, 1 high, 2 high, 3 high. It will run 10 times. So when you want to run a loop for certain amount of times, just use this for I in range of 10, and it will be, it's damn simple to do. Okay, now one important thing I would like to mention is about while loop. If you have made a mistake, what will happen, that your loop will be always true. You maybe sometimes forget to change your indexes on which the condition, in which your conditions are running, then also this could happen. Like while true, print a. So what, okay, made a mistake there. So what it will do, it will constantly print hey 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 hey. So what to do at that point of time, just press Ctrl C and it will be interrupted. So whenever your program, like you can see how many times it has printed hey. way. So just do one thing, press Ctrl C, and your execution of your program will end. It's called keyboard interrupt. So whenever your program runs into infinite loop, just press Ctrl C and you will be good to go. Okay, so that's it for the today's session. See you in the next session. Bye. Good night.